Hey everybody, Kevin Tacher, the owner of Independence Title. Welcome back to another episode of Title Tuesdays. Today's episode I wanted to dedicate to the kids in our community. I wanted to dedicate to the theory of giving back to your local community, whatever that may be. So many people ask me and they talk about all the charitable stuff that we do. And I always like to say that it's not about the money that you give, it's about the value that you give. So it could be money, it could be time if you don't have the money, it could be experiences, and you see I'm holding one of these pictures that we received from Kids in Distress for those of you that were at our summer social. This was where my wife and I, who we give back so much to the community, decided to sponsor 85 kids and take them to the Miami Sea Aquarium this past summer. And these are opportunities for kids that live 1 to 2 miles away from the beach and have never seen the beach. They don't see the water, they don't get to see marine life. So today's episode, I want you to just think of what you're passionate about. For us, there are many different organizations that we give back to, whether it's feeding families here in South Florida, whether it's giving back to kids in distress, giving back to our military families, and many, many, many more charitable organizations. But you know, and we're so blessed that we're able to do it, and I'm blessed that my wife lives the same concept of giving back before we receive anything is so important to us, and we believe it, and our daughter believes it. So it's something that I want you to think about. Of being successful in today's market is not always about how much money you're gonna make. It's about truly giving back to the local community. For kids in distress specifically, this is something that we give back to, and we believe in the local kids in our community, because a lot of times it's not their fault. It's not their fault what has happened to them. So whether it's taking the kids to the Sea Aquarium, we sponsor 4 families and about 30 or 40 children for Thanksgiving dinner. We provide them Thanksgiving dinner every year. We also sponsor 26 kids for Christmas. So you think about it. You may be able to take 1 kid for Christmas. We happen to take 26, and my staff take families, and we're able to make sure that these kids have the opportunity to shine in life. And that's what today's episode was about. I wanted to make it a quick one, just talking about gratitude, talking about giving back, and making sure that you put this philosophy in your business, whatever it may be. If it's a small percentage, 1% of your deal, 3% of your deal, $10 from your deal, or just your time of going down to the local food bank and standing online and serving those less fortunate, or going down to Kids in Distress and spending time with some of the local kids. We're gonna be doing with one of my boot camps an event hopefully here in South Florida, where we're gonna maybe mentor some of these kids about health and wellness and fitness and business and just being successful, kind of like a big brother, big sister type program, and just making sure that if you've been blessed, which I know I've been, we have 15 plus employees and we close about 100 transactions a month. So we are so blessed here to be able to provide to our own families, that we want to make sure we can extend that out to our local community, give back to our community, and make sure that these children have the same opportunity that you and I have had to be successful, and have a platform to be able to explore that, and make sure they can send out what they're feeling and how they're feeling and what they want to do, whether it's be a doctor, be a lawyer, maybe be a title insurance agent one day. You know, it's all these things that I love to hear when we go and visit all these children, and it's very blessed to be able to go to these events and see those less fortunate and the impact that you have on their lives to make them more successful. So that's what today's episode was about. I thank you for watching Title Tuesdays. Again, my name's Kevin Tacher, the owner of Independence Title. Subscribe below to our YouTube channel and get many more educational videos. This one was talking about gratitude, but the next one may be talking about lien searches, wire fraud, and many other topics that are important for you to know in your business, just as this one is equally as important. So again, thank you for taking the time to watch. Hopefully you'll be able to give back to your local community, like my wife and I give back to our local community, and our staff gives back to their local community. It's what we do. Givers gain in this world. So thank you for watching this video, taking the time, subscribe below, and we look forward to seeing you at the closing table.